Hello, today I'm looking at Majjhima Nikaya number 45, which is the Culadhammasamadana Sutta, translated as the shorter discourse on the way of undertaking things. The location is Savatthi, Jetta's Grove, which is in Anathapindika's Park, and the people there are Buddha and his followers. And Buddha is addressing his followers saying, there are four ways of undertaking things. There are ways of undertaking things that are pleasant now but become painful. There are ways of undertaking things that are painful now and continue as pain. There are ways of undertaking things that are painful now and become pleasurable. And there are ways of undertaking things that are pleasurable now and continue as pleasure. These statements are then exemplified. So pleasant now leading to pain. Those recluses and Brahmins who believe there is no harm in sensual pleasure, and in this discourse Buddha makes specific mention of consorting with women, pleasant in the touch of the woman's tender, soft, downy arm. But after death, these people appear in an unhappy destination, in perdition, even in hell. It is owing to sensual pleasure that they endure painful, racking feelings. Buddha then gives an analogy. He talks about a maluva creeper, which is a type of vine. It sheds its seeds near the foot of a graceful sala tree, and the deity living in the sala tree becomes afraid. But the deity is reassured by other deities in the forest, who say that the seeds will be consumed by birds or animals or destroyed in a forest fire. But this doesn't happen, and the maluva creeper seed grows. But the deity in the sala tree feels the pleasant touch of the maluva creeper, its soft, downy tendrils, and he remarks upon it. But then the maluva creeper starts to enfold the sala, makes a canopy over it and splits the tree's main branches. The deity who lived in the sala tree then realizes, this is the future fear seen in the maluva creeper. I am now feeling painful, racking, piercing feelings. So too bhikkhus, there are certain recluses who see no harm in sensual pleasure, but they lead to painful, racking, piercing feelings. This is the way of undertaking things that are pleasant now and ripen into future pain. And what about painful now and ripen into the future as pain? This is Brahmins who go naked, rejecting convention, not coming when asked, not stopping when asked. And these particular folk have been referred to previously in Majjhima Nikaya number 12. They practice bathing 3 times a day, including in the evening, so they dwell pursuing the practice of tormenting and mortifying the body. And after death, they reappear in a state of deprivation, in perdition, even in hell. This is called the way of undertaking things that are painful now and ripen in the future as pain. And what is the way of undertaking things that are painful now and ripen in the future as pleasure? This is someone who by nature has strong lust, constantly experiencing pain and grief born of lust. By nature he has strong hate, constantly experiencing pain and grief born of hate. Strong delusion, constantly experiencing pain and grief born of delusion. Yet in pain and grief, weeping with tearful face, he leads the perfect, pure and holy life. After death he reappears in a happy destination, even in the heavenly world. This is the way of undertaking things that are painful now and ripen in the future as pleasure. And what about the things that are pleasant now and ripen in the future as pleasure? This is someone who does not have strong lust, hate or delusion, and does not constantly experience pain and grief from them. Quite secluded from sensual pleasures, from unwholesome states he enters upon the jhanas. He goes from the first to the second to the third, the fourth, and so on. On dissolution after death, he reappears in a happy destination, even in the heavenly world. This is the way of undertaking things that are pleasant now and in the future. And so ends Majjhima Nikaya number 45. Thanks for watching.